Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. It is 11:05 in the PM, and we're getting ready to play some more Parasite Eve. We're trying to get the true ending, real ending, fucking whatever the best way to describe that is. It's gonna be a kind of a pain in the ass. So we don't actually care about progressing the normal story. We're trying to ascend Chrysler Tower, obviously. Ugh, where's my frickin' button? There I am. All right. Ready to Ragnarok and roll, and here we go. I have played this song to so many people that have given a ride to via Uber, spreading it like a virus. Dude, that's fucking awesome. I love this song. I think I say it every time the topic comes up. Fallen Angel, featuring Amy B by Mitsunori Ikeda and Amy B. It's just a fucking fantastic song. Panty and Stocking's entire soundtrack is actually just really good, the whole thing. I've heard there's I've heard rumblings. I saw like a trailer for the second season. I think is what it is. I don't know if it's officially being dubbed a second season, but there's gonna be some more Panty and Stocking coming out, which is making me happy, obviously, because I really enjoyed the series the first time and the second time when I watched it through. It's so fucking funny and so raunchy. So I'm excited to see where they take it, because I'm not gonna lie, the first season ends in a really weird way. I mean, I know the series is old, but I'm not gonna like spoil it or anything here. It's just it ends in an extremely strange place that like you literally could not have seen coming from like without like literal clairvoyance. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do, what they're actually gonna do with the story of the show. Ironically enough, even though I don't think I really cared that much about the story in the first season, because it's very almost like Flavor of the, or Monster of the Week type. Almost, it's not quite that, but it is like it's very episodic, I think is the best way to put it. It's not super it's not super like, oh, there's this long overarching story that is like super important the whole time. You know, like not like an Avatar: The Last Airbender, or like fucking even like Gravity Falls, you know, something like that. But anyways, so as we mentioned before, I think we said this the day before yesterday. I think that's what it was. We have our objectives for tonight are going to be fairly simple. We're going to be farming for a junk gun. I believe the one that we're trying to get is the P90, which is the SMG junk gun. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but I do know that what we're going to do is we're going to progress the story to day 3, and all we're going to do is just kill rats for so long. And we're gonna basically just be trying to complete the frickin' what is it, whatever it's called. We're gonna be just trying to get the best, essentially the best weapon in the game is our objective. Because when we did a little test descent, because I was curious to see how it would go of Chrysler Tower. We did a little test descent, and we got 4 floors up before running out of ammo. The fights were not difficult. It's just that we don't have the ammunition to actually make it all the way up. And granted, we only went in, I think, with like a couple hundred. And we had a ×7 thing that we talked about it a little bit. I think that the ×7 bullets are kind of a problem, at least at the moment, because they're the overall damage is being split across too many bullets because of the way that the scaling with the weapons works. All 77 floors, that is the goal. We want to do that eventually. I don't know if we'll get to all 77 floors tonight, but I certainly want to try to get the grind over with, because I think the main thing that we're going to be the main issue we're going to run into is ammo. I don't like, at least the first 10 floors did not seem particularly difficult with just the weapons that we currently had. Unless there's a significant jump in difficulty every 10 floors, which there might be, I don't know. But unless there's a significant jump, I think we'll probably be fine. At least, like, you know, in terms of like our equipment and how good it is. But we are going to try to get a we're gonna try to get the junk gun and see how good that is. And if we can get the infinite super tool, that would be so nice. All right. Oh no, it's already killing me again. Fuck. Shit. Not tonight, not like this. Oh no, it's so bad. Oh no. Oh, it's green. But, is it gonna stay green? It doesn't feel like it's gonna stay green. It doesn't feel like it. Oh no, okay, we'll see. I guess. I guess we'll see. I mean, I'm just gonna be doing a bunch of grinding anyway, so hopefully it's not too much of a problem. Okay, so it's not just me. What about your mouth? How is your connection? Oh, fucking okay. I think it seems like it's going to be one of those nights. One of those nights. Well, hopefully it doesn't end up being too much of a problem, in terms of, like, actual content. We'll see. Mom said it was my turn to cut the undersea internet cables. Oh, we're so screwed. The undersea internet cables are getting eaten by sharks. He doesn't know what the internet is, but he knows how it tastes. Figures bring an extra oxygen tank. I really hope it doesn't end up being too much of a problem. We'll give it like an hour. And if it seems like it's fine, then we'll just continue. If it's gonna be a pain, I'll probably just start early tomorrow. I think that'll be the compensation. Not even compensation. That'll be the way I justify it to myself if we have to close early. But we'll see. We'll see. Excuse me? Continue. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought there was like a extra game thing that it would show me, but that was only because I could start a new one last time. Alright. We'll get through day 2. I don't remember exactly what I needed to do on day 2. ESP, blah 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 blah. Did I talk to this guy? I don't think I did. I think we need to talk to him. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna mash through. All I care about is getting to the to the rats that I can kill. Okay. That's ridiculous. Is it ridiculous, or is it so ridiculous that's the most ridiculously perfect idea that you ever thought of? Are you quoting RVB at me right now? Is that what's going on? Alright. So now we have to watch Aya get schizophrenic in front of national television with reporters and everything around. That would piss off your police chief if you started talking crazy. I think that would be hilarious. Caboose. So you are quoting RVB at me. Rinsanity. Oh my god. Damn it! Oh, talking on the phone. I just want to frickin' get to the grind already! Oh no. Seems I've dropped a bunch of frames for no reason. Well, that's not good. Ah, lag. Please stop lagging. I really hope it rights itself. Oh, this is going badly. It seemed like it was doing fine, and then it decided to just fucking seppuku on us. You make my stomach hurt. Oh, from... What is this? Let me out! Okay. I would watch this right now, Rag, but I'm still in the museum. Need to catch up a lot. Oh, don't worry, dude. I'm gonna be stuck for a minute. And also I'm lagging like some shit, apparently. Very annoying. At least I'm not zooming a sniper rifle at your face 10x. I mean, fair. That is fair, I suppose. So we needed to go to the museum, so we're gonna talk to old what's-his-nuts. The guy who makes Hojo look like a freaking normal person. Honestly, I could use a headshot. I have a cold. That sucks, dude. I hope you feel better soon. It always sucks when you have a cold or something and you're just like... everything... I remember one time, okay. I remember one time I went to work when I wasn't feeling so great. And then, like, because I wasn't feeling so great, like, I was just kind of sluggish and slow all day, and it kind of sucked. And then I went home, and I found out that I had a fever of, like, 102. I was like, oh, I'm gonna call my boss and be like, I can't come into work. I have a fever of 102. I'm gonna take the day off. It was kind of a rough one. But it's not that common for me to get super sick, or like, you know, like head colds and shit that like are fairly common. Like, it happens every so often, but it's not like I don't even think it's like a yearly occurrence. I remember I think the last time I got sick, I want to say it was when I was coming home from Roatan. And, I was like... I passed through Atlanta, and I got just fucking sick as a dog for some reason. And, like, just after I finally got home. Passing through Atlanta, I blame my illness on Atlanta, because Atlanta Airport was not a pleasant experience. I was very annoyed with the way that whole thing shook out. I missed my flight, and I had to stay there an extra, like, 10 hours or whatever it was while I waited for the next one. It was so, like, they offered me a discount at a hotel. Not even like a, hey, we fucked up your flight. They were like, hey, here's like 50% off if you want it, and I was like, I mean, it would be, I show up there, sleep for 4 hours exactly, and then I have to come back. I was like, or not 4 hours, but like the point was that I would be not getting a whole lot in the way of sleep. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just stay I'll just stay. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. I'm a pacifist, are you? How ironic. It's like 2 degrees from death. Well, okay, but we're only ever like, what is it? It's like, fucking, fuck. We're not that far from, like, from death anyways, you know? It's very, like, the amount of temperature that the amount of change in your body's temperature that is, like, okay is not really a whole lot. Here's the thing, babies suck on. No, that's a pedophile, Jesus Christ. Tucker, I think you mean a pacifier. I had a 2.5-year streak of not being sick, now it's back to being 0 days. Oh, I just mashed through all the dialogue and accidentally went back to the museum, I think. Yep, okay. We have to go back. We have to go back to NYPD 17. Okay, so is this the... I think we do the junk grind on this day, right? Because I think we go back and it's like Eve has attacked the precinct, if I'm not mistaken. Damn it, part of the lines got censored. That was the hook. I mean... Oh no. Never mind, delayed. Yeah, I'm having a bit of internet Not even, it's not even internet. It's just streaming for some fucking reason. OBS doesn't seem to like my, doesn't seem to like me tonight. Very sad. Okay, so it's day 3 that we have to do all that shit. Increase speed to warp 9. We're gonna need... Let's go, the folks are starting the meeting. Okay. Now we're gonna have this whole thing. Talk a bit about mitochondria, I suppose. I just want to get to the grind already! Fuck! I should have done all of this last time, instead of just being like, no, it'll be fine. I should have, like, gotten through the day, or something. My boy! Okay, so what is the dungeon I have to do on day 2? I can never remember. Oh, we got a mod permit. Okay, that's good. We like the mod permits. We're gonna hold on to those. Because I think we need to... We're probably gonna need to use them on the P90 when we get it. Come on! Come on! Hold on a second. I think that alarm sound that was playing is the same alarm sound that they use for low shields in Halo Combat Evolved. I think that's the exact same sound effect. Not this one, but the one for that was on the police station. Oh, that's right. We have to go to the frickin'... We have to go to the to Central Park. That's what we're doing on day 2. I can't believe I forgot about Central Park. That's where everyone was turned into goo. Man, this is, this internet is really fucking frustrating me. I can see the thing turning red. Fucking... I can see it turning red, and it's just... not being friendly. How's this gonna treat me? Streamer just outed himself as a nerd and a gamer. I know, right? Can tell just by sound. I don't know what to tell you, man. Alright, he's getting too close. Alright. It seems like we're gonna pray that everything goes well now. Aya is gonna go save the day. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Come on, Ben, or not Ben, what am I saying? Daniel, let me go! Alright, now we can actually fucking get some fights in. Alright, I think, hopefully my internet shit should be working proper. That, the fucking buffering is insane. Or was insane, at least. It should be fixed, hopefully. Alright, sick. Nerd and gamer are the two best things in the world. With their powers combined, they summon Captain Planet, the Don Cheadle version. Alright. It's a snake! I probably should have put the mod permit away, but I'm not that worried about it, to be completely honest. I think I missed this in my first playthrough. I desperately, desperately want to get rid of this ×7. Because I think it's bumming me out that I have to spend so much ammo. Because, like, I think I'm... Oh, what am I doing? It's bumming me out. I need to find enemies that will drop boulette for me. Oh, hello. P8, neat. Rose. Sweet junk, Batman. That's so much junk. Alright. Free stuff. How strong is Magic in Daggerfall is at 118,000 views. Dude, it's awesome. I'm so happy about how much people enjoy the video. That one... Honestly, I think that one's probably the best video I've done I mean, like, in terms of, like, how happy I am with how it turned out. I think it's probably the best video I've done. .91k subscribers. Dude, it's so surreal that we're about to hit, like, 5,000. Like, it's one of those things that feels like it's a pipe dream, or it was a pipe dream for so long. But the fact that it's, like, in the process of happening is kind of insane. At the very least, we'll show up back at the station with a shitload of extra equipment space. Boom. A shitload of extra frickin' junk. So we'll get a little bit of a head start on our grind, I think. We are still netting more bullets than we're spending, so that's good. You'll hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. Mark these words. That's more realistic, I think, than what you were telling me before with the 1 million by the end of the year. That I can see that happening if I continue putting out quality. I've been telling everyone about Ragnarok, all my friends, ChatGPT, my girlfriend, ChatGPT, my parents. You've been telling ChatGPT a lot about me, huh? It's okay, Moth, I still love you. Digital hug. Aw. That's cute. You're not supposed to be cute in my chat. What the fuck? That's illegal. Ooh, this guy is toasted. Eve was here. Yeah, no shit. With a Zuki. A vest. What was that? Move that aside. There was something here. The M203. Cool. Alright. Let's go touch this thing again. This actually seems to be an okay place to get ammunition and junk, ironically enough. I almost wonder if it's worth it for probably not worth it. But like, we're not super concerned about we're not super concerned about any of the random the enemy holy shit, what am I thinking of? We're not super concerned about any of the equipment that we're getting in here. Like, I think all of the equipment that we care about is in Chrysler Tower. I almost wonder if it's worth it to just fucking, like, drop the equipment. Probably not. Like, if we don't want to be wasteful, it's probably better to just frickin'... It's probably better to just tool it onto something. Yeah. Honestly, it's definitely better to just tool it onto something. Reload, put all the ammo in here. Reload, put all the ammo in the crate. We'll tune up. Yeah. Do that. Cool. Rag's followers cult remind me of the saying, women are like Voltron, the more you can hook up, the better it gets. Whoa! Is that how it is, huh? Cure poison, gross. We don't care about cure poison. Defense +1 we like, though. I kind of want to just tool over the vest. Rag, you should blame God first. First he creates hangovers, and now half women, half sharks who won't even sleep with me. What? It won't even sleep with you. Oh God. Tucker 2003. Man, I clearly need to brush up on my RVB lore. Clearly I have not watched enough of it. If it's gonna get quoted at me like this, I think. Oh no, we're gonna get junk. Oh, hell yeah. Ammo and junk. We like ammo, we like junk. I almost wonder, am I able to discard the key? Nope. I can discard medicine, I can discard this. I don't care about this at all. Medicines I'm holding on to just so I can just fucking throw them away. Throw them at something. But, like, the mod permit I can probably just put away. RVB has the most quotable lines since Seinfeld. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. That's probably true. Yeah, no, not gonna do that. Pretty sure that just takes me back. I'm not gonna get married. My dad always said, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Holy shit, Caboose's dad, what the fuck? That's awesome. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Rookie, did you just call my ex a cow? No, I think I called her a slut. No, I did not do that. For real though, we need to get this fucking times 7 shit off of this goddamn submachine gun. This shit is making me waste so much ammo. I need to get the backstage key. I think I need to walk up from here and watch everyone get liquefied. Okay, no, I just needed to walk into the center. Didn't matter where I came from. Times 7 more damage at the cost of spending extra ammo. It's, no, it's actually, so, the damage that the weapon has on it is split across all of the bullets. So that means that if I have times 7, a times 7 affix on my gun, it'll do, like, just for simplicity's sake, right? Let's say my gun does 100 damage. If I have times 3, then every shot's doing 33 damage. If I have times 7, or if I have times 5, every shot's doing 20. So it does less damage per bullet when you have more, when you shoot more bullets. I don't know if the math is exactly like that, but it is pretty bad. It does technically do more damage overall, I think. I think it's like a little bit, it's like a little bit more than the times, than just going straight to 100. I think, like, if the times 7 would do, like, 110 or whatever it is over the course of the 7 bullets, but it's still, like, 21 damage per bullet instead of 20. It's very, very, it's ammo inefficient. I think is the best way to put it. It is inefficient. And right now, what we really care about is efficiency. Particularly because our, like, it's not that bad. Like, we're not like, it's not like, oh, we're in danger of running out of ammo in a normal run. It's just that it's gonna be a huge pain if we end up, when we end up, revive, neat. It's gonna be a huge pain when the, if we end up, like, having to fight enemies that have like a lot of health. Like, I don't know how much this bear is gonna have. Oh, hold on. But, like, so right there we spent, I think, 3 rounds. If we had just the times 3, we might have only had to shoot it twice, you know? And, like, that one's a very thin save. But the point is that it's, like, you know, just takes a little bit less. How does revive work in this game? Do you cast it before you die? I think it just automatically revives you. I think that's what it says. Restores life when you die. Yeah. It just kind of revives us if we go down. I mean, this day doesn't really matter for us, I don't think. I think the day we really care about is the next one. Because I think that's when the precinct gets attacked, and then we just sit outside of the junk turn-in room and farm junk for however many hours it'll take to get our junk gun. It probably won't be that bad, all things considered, because we have like 27 slots, of which I think most of them we don't care about. Like, I think we have 27 inventory slots, and then like, I think 4 of them are always occupied, because there's our gun, the club, our shield, or not shield, but you know what I mean, our armor, and our ammo box, essentially. And when we, and then, so like, what, at that point we're looking at turning in 25 at a time if we can. You should roll with the AT4 so you can have fun and save up ammo for boneless. You're so right. I should. Let's swap a medicine one. A tool? That's actually perfect. We'll take, yeah. We'll tune up Steve using the SP vest. Drop that. And then, you know what? We'll make sure this box is open. Pick that ammo back up. That frees up 2 inventory slots with one use. If I have, I don't know if I have rocket ammo. I don't think I saved the AT4. I think I tooled it from the last one. I'm also not super concerned about getting absolutely everything in this playthrough, or in this, you know, in this one, because I'm gonna be getting the things that I really care about regardless. Parasite powers evolved. Nice. Just a shitload of junk. Okay, in that case, we will take all of the junk, I think. It's funny that we care so much about junk, I think. I find it amusing. That was some crazy duck hunting skills. Dude, I know, right? We just blew all of them out of the water. Or out of the air. Run all the way! Nice. Oh, look at all that. It's pure ammo. We love that. We love ammo in this house. Ammo is the best. I love getting a plus 15 ammo. I think that's probably my, one of my favorites. Wrecked with a capital W. Fuck yeah, dude. Even when you hit me, you don't do damage. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Get back the ammo that we spent, and more. I think there was something down here. Yes. A drop of medicine 1. Oh, is this? You know, I always kind of assumed that there would be another side to this that I would be able to get out to, and then there just wasn't. Okay, cool. Mystery solved. What's on the other side of this thing? Fucking nothing, apparently. It's not real. It's fake. I got Wile E. Coyote'd. And there should be... Oh. These frickin' guys. No, that's not what I wanted at all. More ammo. We're getting a lot of ammo, which is good. Luckily, we have a bunch of junk as well. Let's sort our inventory a little bit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 14. We have 15 junk. That's pretty good. I think 15 junk is that's gonna be a good start, I think. I wonder how long the actual grind once we get to the location is gonna be. I'm not gonna worry about saving again because I'm not really that worried about dying. Is this thing gonna just die? It is. Nice. Alright, so we'll take this. Swap this out. And we can just take this one, I think. Alright, we have literally as much junk as we could possibly carry. I don't think we can actually take any more without, like, dropping the mod permit and stuff, which is, mod permit is just worth more than... Oh, or you can just waste a bunch of ammo. That's cool, too. Got him. Got him. Parasite powers improved. We got another 5 bonus things to spend. We have extra revives in storage right now. I don't think we actually need the revive. We picked it up, but I honestly, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, we have 3 of them in storage, and I didn't use them then, so fuck it. You know? There's more junk in a trunk than I do in my drawer. Oh my god. I'm looking to see if they have PE on the Nintendo shop. I'd be kind of surprised if they did. Mainly because I think PE is a... Isn't PE a frickin'... Would Nintendo have it? I suppose they have some Squaresoft stuff, but I've always been under the impression they're more 30 items today. Put a couple more days. Hope you got a big trunk because I'm about to put my bike in it. Oh my god. They do not? That sucks. I wish they did. If they... Oh, man. I know that the Nintendo, like, retro fucking thing is... Like, it is pretty good. Like, I saw that they had, like, Super Mario 64 and a few other big ones. But I've always kind of like it's never extensive enough, right? Like it's never going to be as extensive as the entire internet, you know, coming together to frickin' like preserve these games. Alright, we're just gonna try not to... And... end the fight. Instantly. No challenge. Still don't know who I am. They have some Final Fantasies, no Parasite Eve. They do have some pretty cool retro emulation for NES, Sega Genesis games, but you have to pay a subscription. Yeah, I've seen that there's like they have some stuff, what is it? There's like the advanced one where like you can get N64 titles and stuff as well, where you pay a little even more, which it's so disappointing, I think, when they do that. I really, because I really like I mean, obviously, I really enjoy some of these older games, but, like, there's never enough stuff, I think, to justify, like, having to pay for it, you know? You know, I think it's a wonder that a lot of these games that are emulated, or that I've emulated, are considered, aren't considered abandonware. Like, I know Parasite Eve is... Like I believe it's technically a like a currently licensed IP, currently licensed game, you know. But there's not, like, I don't believe that maybe Sony is like selling it on the PS5 thing, though I honestly doubt that. I was talking about this when they did the fucking, what is it called? When they did the, what, fuck, they had, like, the PlayStation 5, retro style, and it was, like, in the style of the PS1, and I remember talking about this with my brother, is like, I would pay for a PS5 if I knew that it would run all of the PlayStation games ever made, like, PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, if I knew it would do all of those natively, I would totally shell out. I'd probably pay double for a PS5 that could do that. But they're never going to do that because then they're not selling new games. You know? And the games are, from what I understand, I don't know if this is still true of the console market, but the way I understood it is that the console market used to sell consoles at a loss and then made their money back by like having exclusivity on them. So it's like, oh, you can only get Halo on the Xbox. You can only get Killzone on the PlayStation. You can only get this version of Soul Calibur of Soul Calibur 4 on the Xbox, and this version is on the PlayStation. You know, that whole thing. Man, if you don't know about Analog brand of new builds of retro hardware, I got a Super NT. The Analog brand of new builds of retro hardware. Holy shit, they have Resident Evil 2 remake on the Switch? How is that even possible? Is the remake supposed to be like super difficult to run or something? I've heard the RE2 remake is like generally pretty good. I think I would have assumed that I would have heard about difficulties running it. I guess the Switch is just kind of still considered pretty weak hardware, which is unfortunate, I think. Because I think that a lot of people saw how Pokemon looks and were like, oh, the Switch must be bad. And it's like, no, Game Freak's just lazy. I dropped everything when I heard RE2 remake on Switch. Did you? You had me at hello, I suppose. Whoa, that guy... That's the bravest cop ever. That dude fucking, like, stopped the taxi with the fucking force. Its graphics are so freaking amazing, I have a hard time believing it can run on the Switch's GPU. I mean, maybe? I don't know exactly what the hardware that the Switch is working with is. I just know that, like, the main reason that it looks bad, that some games look bad, like Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, is because of, is just because the devs were kind of lazy. Time to speedrun hardcore for the rocket launcher minigun. I ran those several times to unlock for my brother and cousin in one sitting. Dude, Resident Evil 2, actually getting good enough at it to know what the fuck I was doing was so fucking satisfying. I think I did Leon A, then Claire B, and then I did Claire A in like 2 sittings, and then I think I did Leon B in the fucking in one stream, and it wasn't even like a super long one. I was so satisfied with how like the progression of it felt, because it was never exactly the same, but it was like very similar, you know, on all of those. What I miss, I'm trying to get to day 3 still, so not a whole lot. Luckily, day 2 has a shitload of ammo and junk. You know, it's just that it takes a while for us to get there. More powerful than the Xbox, less powerful than the PS4 is my understanding. I mean, that's pretty good. Like, if you consider how good the Xbox is and how and the PS4, that's still like pretty solid. OG RE2 was special. It was the first RE I played, and then I appreciated the RE1 OG and remake. Dude, it's so good. I was surprised how much I enjoyed Resident Evil when I first played it. I thought it was a super good. It was a surprisingly enjoyable experience for me. And then Resident Evil 2 and 3 have just continued to deliver on the experience that I enjoyed and liked. It's on sale for $9.99. Dude, that's pretty sick. Games clocks being tied to hardware clocks makes emulators difficult. It does, kind of. I've seen that happen. Well, I forget what it was. I want to say it was one of the like Dark Forces games or whatever. If you try to like run it on modern systems, it would fucking run at super speed essentially. I forget it. I don't think it was Dark Forces. There was some Star Wars game that would just fucking break. The scenario A, B were genius. I was like, whoa, I never saw this part. Dude, it's great! I was gonna ask, would you play a Resident Evil randomizer? Probably? I have not played, like, probably for Resident Evil 2, because that is the one that I would feel the most comfortable on. But I don't know, I've never tried a Resident Evil, I've never tried a randomizer, in general, for any game. I've heard that it's, I've seen people do them for, like, Dark Souls and shit, to, like, swap the bosses around. Like, Elden Ring, it's like, oh shit, I ran into Millennia right outside of the starting area. And, you know, it's like, just kind of, you just kind of get dumpstered for a bit before you run away and do something else. But I've never tried it. All the items and key items are randomized, plus the enemies. I assume that there's some, like, what is it called? Some way to make sure that it's not, like, actually impossible to progress, right? That would basically be like playing through the game for the first time. Just play the Outbreak games. The Outbreak games? Is that like... Is that a Resident Evil thing? I'm not I'm not familiar with Outbreak. Is that the multiplayer? Alright, we're on day 3, fucking finally. I need to get back to the station. Randomizer is definitely a fresh take. Oh wow, look at all that. Look at all those bonus points we got. RA Outbreak was PS2 online game. Dude. It was like it was the fucking like shooter, right? The one where, like, okay, that's a stupid way to put it, but it's the one that was like, oh yes, it's team-based shooter game, wasn't it? Wasn't it like notoriously unpopular? I mean, I wouldn't really know, but I don't recall Outbreak being positively received. They're just online and are single. They're not just online and are single player. Are they actually good, or is it like is it like kind of? Is it kind of just like fun to laugh at? Because I've played fun to laugh at games. Like I think I mentioned before, Star Wars: The Phantom Menace was pretty fucking funny to laugh at. The Harry Potter games, I think... I was surprised at the PC Chamber of Secrets. That one was surprisingly good. As far as Harry Potter games go, I suppose. Come on, let me in. Do I have to fucking talk to you, Daniel? No, it's online and plays like Resident Evil. It's meh, but memorable. I enjoyed playing it. You can stomp on a downed zombie until they die. That's pretty good. I like gratuitous violence in my entertainment media. Was searching for Xenogears and got excited, but it's only DLC for some games called the Art Rhythm. I've never heard of it before. It's a gun shop. It's the only way. This dude's crazy. I mean, he's awesome, but holy shit. Man, if they had Xenogears on the Switch, that would be fucking sick. Let's see, what do we... We only got a couple of actually, what am I doing? I kind of just want to do this. Yeah, this is This is definitely not a waste of my bonus points. Because I'm going to be farming junk. So I kind of want to have more stuff. And also I'd hate to forget or lose out on any of this. Okay, so I found out how RE2 Remake can run on the Switch. It's via game streaming using cloud gaming. Oh, gross. I hate that shit. So you're not actually running it on the Switch's hardware. I got both. Opening videos are a classic. Dude. Maybe I should play it. I don't know. Throw this onto boneless. Take all this out. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here, Daniel. Japanese men who wrote Daniel and just like shooting at each other is how Americans say hello. I think I remember, oh fuck. I remember reading online that somebody was like, oh yes, fucking, like he thought that he, some Japanese dude thought he would be killed for saying the word fuck or something like that. And it was like, I don't know how much I believe the story, but like, I think it's really funny because like, how brave do you think that man was feeling, you know? Lots of escape maze puzzles, not a lot of guns. Just got the OG Resident Evil 4 on Switch for $9.99. Dude, fuck yeah. That kicks ass. The fact that they have the Resident Evil 1, 2, the first 3 games, not like remake or either, just the first 3 games on Good Old Games, which I was shocked by. Medicine 2 is kind of sad. Oh, hey, hold on. Did I see this door before? I don't know if I saw this door on my first playthrough. CR Evade 2. Tool. Put this on to Steve. Anything else in here? No, don't see anything else. Okay, cool. Now I have that game on everything? Dude, fuck yeah. I have that shit on everything. Sadly, it's going to take forever to download because all I have is my phone's internet until the move is completed. I hate realtors and their sneaky bullshit. Yeah, it does make it difficult at times. I have a buddy of mine who's just like bought his first house. Oh, hold on. And I say bought, but like obviously he's got a mortgage and everything that he's got to pay. It's not like he just bought it outright. But he was telling me a little bit about that experience, and it sounds fucking annoying. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see. Still, it would be nice to own a house one day, I think. Yep. Drugs. All right. Let's get out and we'll go back to the precinct. We're gonna have to fix once we get back to the precinct, I think that's when the grind begins proper. It only takes us an hour to get there. No big deal or anything. No big deal or anything. Surely it'll be fine. Because we got how many slots? We got 32. And we're probably going to be gaining some levels while we're at it. Alright. I was trying to get to the front seat. Hello? Oh my god, do I have to talk to you again or something? You're supposed to be up front with me. Yeah, no shit. But if you want me up front with you... There we go. Jeez, dude. That was so hard. Why was it so hard to get into the frickin' car? Oh, I'll never own a house. That ship sailed long ago. John Honolor did a really good expose as to why on Last Week Tonight. I mean, yeah, probably. I know it'll probably be difficult. I think assuming that it's actually impossible, I think is a defeatist mindset. I think it's one of those things where like it'll be extremely difficult and nobody's going to be happy about it. I think it would be kind of shocking if it was just bad forever, you know? Okay. Hold on. We're all going to live with Rag. Oh, shit. No need for a house. Oh, no. Oh, no. I remember telling a buddy of mine that if I ever won the lottery, like the Mega Millions or something, we're talking big lottery, right? Like, like, government took $600 million from me and I still have $400 million left over type money. We ever have money, if I ever win the lottery like that, I'm probably just going to buy a kind of okay house. No, nothing like super extravagant or anything, but it's going to be enough for any number of my friends to live in, and I'll just pay them as like live-in, like, I don't know, maids and cooks and whatnot, just like, fuck it. My homies are with me. Take this. What's up, Chuckle Nuts? Yeah, let's store some items. We'll store this. And this. We're gonna store everything in here. All junk. Store equipment. Would you still stream? Oh, absolutely. Dude, I love streaming. Streaming, first and foremost, it's a hobby to me. You know, I'm happy that I can make some money off it now. It's fantastic, but it is first and foremost a hobby. I do it because I enjoy it. I enjoy shooting the shit with people, and I enjoy playing games with an audience. But I'm not like it's I don't know, it's very weird. I feel like a lot of people have gotten into streaming for the money, and that's not like that's a bad thing or anything. I don't want to be like, oh, that's bad for the, not in the spirit of things, but it's just like I feel like it's you go into it with a very different mindset then, because like I for like 3 years I basically just streamed whatever I wanted. And I still do, but like until very recently, like earlier this year, literally in February with Daggerfall, is like I have made nothing from it. So it's kind of the worst ROI ever. But I also didn't go in with like, all right, I'm going to have like a strict schedule, production team. I'm going to have like, you know, I'm going to put out X number of videos per week or whatever. I just kind of was like, yeah, I'll upload something whenever I feel like it, you know? Buy an old strip mall and convert it into apartments. Dude, that would be a hell of a project. That would probably take a lot of money too, though. If even out of my Mega Millions, I'd have to look into how much it costs. I've only had a few times streaming where chat will talk to me while streaming. I get so nervous. I have streamed probably hundreds of times to practically empty chats, or chats that just had, like, you know, a couple of friends of mine. You know, it's the biggest thing for me is that a lot of the times I felt kind of lonely when I was doing it. I was like, oh man, I'm just sitting here. As soon as people are talking to me, I'm like, oh, thank God, I don't have to like waffle on about some nonsense or tell some stupid story that, like, I don't even know what stories I've told on stream anymore. I've gone so I've fucking said so many things. Where's my sort button? That one. We've got 21 slots filled up with random, in our inventory, and it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 17 out of 33. Remove one streaming, your choice. just to make it, like, read better. Yes. Yeah. I don't even guard this. I don't care about that. Trading cards fitting for a simpleton like you. Rude, dude. This guy's gonna get rich. I'm gonna give him a Black Lotus, and he's gonna be like, I'm set for life now. Okay. So I assume that, okay, I'm not 100% on this. I assume I just discard junk, and if I discard junk to him, then it'll, that's, like, all we need to do. I'm actually kind of considering, like, we need to, what, discard 300 junk or something to him, right? Where's my goddamn? Fighting for his life, and to say I got 21 slots full of junk. Well, it's not 21, it's 17, because 4 of them are filled with stuff. Yes, I proofread after I hit send. I've done that before. I've done it, dude, it's so bad, particularly on, like, Twitter. If I post something, like, I'll read it a couple of times, but because I'm reading it and I wrote it, that means that I don't actually proofread. I'm just kind of reading it again. And then, like, I'll post it and I'll realize, oh, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And then I just cry. Like, I don't delete it and redo it because I'm just like, whatever, I'll live with my mistake. It'll be fine. It's actually really good for parts. Alright. That's 17 junk. I actually kind of want to do a... Holy shit. He's taking a lot of junk. Okay, where's my goddamn... Here, do text. Here, this thing. I'm gonna... This is... Wow, holy shit. That is old information. The fact that that's still there is crazy! Hold on, let me change what this says. Junk grind. 17 out of 300. Alright, cool. We'll update this every time I come back with some junk. Alright. Did my comment go through? Which one? The last one I have from you is, you want to play game? Nope, I'm trying to link a site. Oh, well, if you're trying to link something, that's probably why it's not gonna... YouTube doesn't like it. YouTube doesn't like links. YouTube chat is particularly against link sending. Probably because it doesn't want, like, bots and the like, you know, because I mean, Twitch has a lot of those too, but I don't know. Personally, I'm kind of the opinion you just ban the bot and it's not a problem. But I think I guess it maybe is more, I don't know. I guess YouTube is more sensitive about that kind of thing just because they're afraid of people linking to bad websites. And I'm not talking about like actual like Trojans or anything like that. Just shit like just shit like fucking, you know, pornography and whatnot that they do not like. The vest. That's the locked one. We're gonna go ahead and discard this poison because we do not care for that. I'll probably just put the other shit away. I'll put the vest away when we get some junk going. I'm assuming that this is still locked to us. Yeah. So I have to go out to wherever, I believe, and then when we go out, the precinct will get attacked, and then we can come back to it. If memory serves, that's how this section goes. I think we go talk to Dr. Clamp today. No, we talked to Dr. Clamp. What am I saying? We did that literally just now. Shrines D, RPG Classics, DCS, PSX. Oh god. Hold on. Shrines dot RPG Classics dot just should be able to find this shit. Okay, I see what you mean. Supposedly useless item can get you the most useful items in the game. I'm sure you noticed the discard junk option when talking to Wayne. If during the course of your adventure, you give Wayne 300 pieces of junk. He'll use his MacGyver-like technical aptitude to turn all that worthless crap into one of your game's ultimate guns. I'm assuming that's the one that's really blue and like, well, it looks like it came right out of fucking 2001, frankly. Maybe even before then. It reminds me of addicting games once upon a time in a weird way. Get an AK-47. It's just a shame that the rifle is the way that it is. Also, holy shit, the P90 gets fucking 200 bullets. And it has a rate of fire 10 and an attack all that we can get rid of. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, so that basically just telling me which gun to ask for, by the looks of it. Which we need to ask for a machine gun by the look. Wow, 122 base attack. That's crazy. Alright, cool. Cool, we have that. Alright, let's go fucking bring Maeda to talk to Clamp, supposedly, and then Clamp's gonna be like, no! All are good, don't feel bad for not picking an SMG. But 200 rounds. 200 round bullets, 200 round magazines, dude. It's fucking, that's crazy. That's amazing. And I mean, it's like we were saying before. It's it's not like some of the other ones are unviable or something. It's just that they're not as good. They're just not as good, you know? Range on the AK is absurd too. Well, let me look at that. Let me see what that number is. Range. Holy shit. 152 plus 2. That is pretty fucking high. I'm surprised how much there is on the mag. And then if we leave it to Wayne, we can get a PPSH. And SP1C, I am not going to... I am not going to say that one as anything other than SP1C. Holy shit. The mag and the AK, yeah, they're both crazy long. Both come with critical up affix, a very late game affix. I'm not gonna lie, they are kind of tempting. They are kind of tempting. I'm like, I might not go with the P90, but I really like the P90. I think we talked about it a little bit before. It's like the P90 is really cool. It just sucks that it's in some weird ammo type in real life. Like I think it's 5.7 or whatever. It's just fucking strange. And I don't know of any other weapons that use it. It's like I have my rifle. It's like, all right, cool, 5.56. That's used across a lot of different rifle platforms. You can get AKs in 5.56 if you're weird about it for some reason, and don't care for 7.62 by 39 for some reason. But then like you can get like a G36 or some other shit. This, or I guess maybe not a G36 specifically, but you know that model, that HK fucking model. It's HK that does the G36, right? I believe it is. Fuck, dude, I don't know. I know my stuff. I know HK did my USC, and that's fucking all that I care about. Is Clamp gonna show up again and like be weird? Yeah, that's right. Because this is when Maida does like the blood thing, and then we see Aya's blood, and then his blood, and oh my god. This does not... I'm not gonna lie, it took me a surprisingly long time to get to this point. But I think once we actually have the grind underway, it won't take too long. It's like a little annoying. I think if we were to grind multiple weapons, that would take fucking forever. But I think only 300 is doable. Given how quickly we got a bunch of ammo, or a bunch of junk earlier, without really trying. Rifles can be viable with no ROF affix and double action, triple action. I think the only thing I'm worried about then is like if we do the AK, we're kind of rolling the dice every time that we do it, because then we have to do the leave it to Wayne option, which appears to be random. I think that's kind of the only one. Like, I would be totally happy with the AK. I think it's a little bit... I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit annoyed that the M16A1 is kind of shit compared to the AK in this game. A little bit annoyed. Just say from before. Yeah. You know what, we'll try to get the AK. I'll give it like, I don't know, I'll give it like four spins on the RNGs this wheel. We'll give it a few attempts before giving it up. If we get it on the first one, then that's just God smiling on us. That means that we are beloved by him. That's him with a capital H, by the way. So I'm just fucking around. But if we get it on our first try, then you know, that'd be awesome. It's 2025. You can get almost any platform in 5.56 if you look enough with your wallet. That's true. if you look with enough of a wallet, you can get pretty much anything in 5.56. It's kind of funny. I remember also. Okay, so okay. A buddy of mine had never actually fired a gun before, and this was years and years ago. I took him to the range for the first time, and I didn't own my own rifle at this point, but like I had been shooting. I was out of the army, you know, and I'd been shooting since I was like, I don't know, probably 7 or 8. I don't know exactly how old I was the first time I shot, but it was really, I thought it was really cool and I really enjoyed it. But, we fucking, we went to the range and we rented some 22 LR that was like AR style. And somehow my friend manages to get a triple feed on, like, I don't even know how it happened, because I fucking, like, he had an issue, and he put it down carefully because he was like, he doesn't know what he's doing, so he's leaving it to me. And I came over and I looked at it, and there's 3 bullets trying to go into this fucking, into this hole. I'm like, how the fuck did you manage that? That's insane. And it's like, I don't even know by what mechanism that would happen. Like, my best guess is that maybe when I was, like, ejecting stuff, something, like, came out, and, like, I was fucking something up. But, like, that, it seems crazy to get 3 bullets. Like, it's bad enough when you double feed, right? It's bad enough when you do that. That was the point when I decided, no, I can't be renting guns. I need to have my own that I can actually trust. You know? Because this is ridiculous. Alright. I think it's time for the grind to begin in earnest. If I'm not mistaken, we go back to the station here, and we begin putting stuff. We begin collecting our junk. Oh boy, the precinct is destroyed, exactly like we wanted. Come on, let me through. I just want... Give me control! Fucking hell! Oh my god, he's gonna give me stupid good luck charm. You know what, man? I appreciate the thought, but if you got feelings, you gotta say something. You can't just be like, oh, here, take this. All right, beautiful. We're down here, and perfect. Yeah, we'll take that, fuck it. Beautiful. Alright, the junk grind begins in earnest. We're going to use one of these. And one of these, because fuck it. And we're gonna go make sure that Wayne is... Alright, Wayne, how are you coping with the loss of Torres? I know he's not dead yet, but, you know, he's gonna be here in a few seconds, so... I hope you're coping well. Honestly, you should have gotten over this, like, 2 days ago, while I was still, like... While we were still, you know, getting used to it. Getting used to being here. Am I just talking for no reason? Alright, cool. We have the ×3. The ×3 affix that we like. Nail that monster for Torres. We will nail the monster for Torres, but store items. Oh, we will. Can't put that away. That's really annoying. I'll put this in here. I don't really expect to need it. For equipment, we will put this. There's like we have a lot of stuff. So if we look, let's do quick. So we have looks like a total of 29 possible spaces for junk, I think. Or no, 28. All right. Time to do this fight a million times, guys. I hope you're ready. We won't judge if you do X3 speed. Oh, but then what? But then how will I live with myself if I do that? How will I live with myself if I didn't put myself through the pain and suffering as deserved by one who attempts to use the game in this fashion? Wow, you were not kidding. These non-triggers are making me sad. Already, it's like oh, there we go. Okay. Woohoo! I saw a gangster rap video earlier today. They were rapping about getting attacked by mosquitoes. What the fuck? Yep, the chance is less than 50% after the initial encounter. That's... Ooh, that's lame. I mean, it's good, I think, generally, but oh, that sucks for us. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Less than 50%? Okay, well, we're gonna get really good at this. We're gonna get really good at doing this little run back and forth. Oh, less than 50% is fucking mean. I'm trying to farm junk, dude. The trigger point is always in the same spot, I think. So if you don't hit it, you know to retry right away. I believe you're right about that. That seems to be what makes sense. Like if I get out to here, probably even before then, to be honest. But like definitely if I get out to there, and there's no there's no encounter. Man. You know, I'm thinking about it. It's like, oh, would it have been better to do it yesterday? You know, on day 2. And part of me is like, Like, I want to say yes, but then it's like no, because I have to actually run all the way out of the area again. Oh man, how many times in a row am I gonna do this? And it's just not gonna encounter. Oh, that's so... This is gonna make me so sad. Maybe I should clear through the entire thing once. You can still go to the park and do the Three Crows and Monkey Man area. That might be... Yeah, I mean, it might be worth it to do that. If this... I don't know, if this gives me any more trouble. Or anything in here? I think I might as well go through and clear most of the precinct. Because that'll give me the encounters that I'll get everywhere else. It won't be the whole, like, I won't be getting junk from everything, I don't think, but, like, certainly I'll get encounters. This area is probably faster overall since the stash is right next door. It is, and that's why I'm assuming that it's better to do. But if we're not getting the encounters, then it's kind of making me sad. And the if we do the three bird, there we go. Okay. And I'm assuming that this encounter is identical every single time, right? Got 6. It should be? Okay. It seems like it's a very low chance to trigger. I wonder if I have to be out here for long enough too. We gotta give Wayne a lot of junk. Okay, I'm gonna go clear out the rest of the precinct. I'm gonna basically do everything that's not the boss. Because I think we get a trading card in here. Hold on. He's gone. You can use the club 2 to steal, then escape. I think the encounter hangs indefinitely, though that might only be the initial encounter. Maybe. Medicine 3, gross. That might be worth it to try at least. Because if that does it, then if that does it, then we can do. Then we can. Oh, hello. Then we can steal. Yeah, fuck it, we'll lose the medicine 3, I don't care about that. I think I'm pretty much gonna drop anything that's not a medicine 4. And I don't think we're gonna get medicine 4s until later. Order. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to get help. This is gonna be a pain. That whole desk is knocked over. Wait, can This is steel, right? Steals items, but halves attack power. I need a super tool to put all of the damage on it, clearly. Because we're only doing half damage. Also be careful you don't run out of ammo here. That is actually the other concern that I have. If we do end up getting low on ammo, which I kind of doubt, I think we do just kind of swap over to the Monkey Man area. Because I believe that was just junk and ammo, pretty much. If nothing else, there was ammo in the area. Doggy. And then Ben is just running after him. Silly, silly Ben. Ugh. We don't want to leave. I kind of want to find whichever cop it is that has the locker room, or the locker key. Ben went upstairs. What did you give me? I don't know what he gave me. There is also, I don't know if it respawns, I don't think it does, but there's the ammo box in, oh, hello, weirdo. There's the ammo box in the gun room. Shit like that is why I want to get the ×3 instead of the ×7. Because, like there, if I had only shot him like 2-3 times, I'd have gotten so much ammo. And the fact that those things drop 15 is good to know, because then I can jump in there for ammo if I need it. What do you do with the junk? We give the junk to Wayne, and if we get the junk, if we give 300, I think it was. Yeah, that's what it says. 300 junk to Wayne. We get to basically pick a gun that we want that's like one of the best guns in the game. It's like we can pick from one of I think each kind, and then if we yeah, this thing is gonna die. We get to pick from like a rifle, a machine gun, a bunch of different ones, and we can get, it'll be like the best in its class essentially. Or we can leave it up to Wayne and he will give us another gun randomly, which is also going to be like up there for best in its class. Too bad they don't just let the junk stack. Dude, if the junk stacked, I wouldn't even bother. We wouldn't be out here. We'd have been up with the monkey men. We'd have been doing this already before. All right, we got to watch Ben make Shiva sad. And Shiva's going to run away. Just got here, what did I miss? The grind, has begun in earnest. We're going to, basically, I'm just clearing out the rest of the station, everything except for the boss, and then I'm going to be just grinding junk for fucking a long time. Decided you want that junk gun after all, huh? Yeah. I think it's probably for the best. And jump me. I think it's probably for the best to get the junk gun. It's not... I don't think it's actually necessary for the climb, but it is probably going to make life easier, is what I figure. And we're gonna drop all this stuff off once we've cleared this area out, I think. It's not. Yeah, I figured not. Junk guns do have the most max slots, though. Storage key. At least most of them. What, do they just come standard with 6? Is that what it is? Oh, hella ammo. That's all I see when I see these guys now. Never have I been so happy that I had to reload there. That was actually kind of crazy. But yeah, the best gun in the game you want in your final... The best gun in the game and you want your final weapon in any RPG. You got that stupid laser sword made from Satan's skull, right? Laser sword made from Satan's skull? What? I don't know what you're... No, I don't know what you're talking about. What is that? Any classic JRPG has some overly designed nonsense final weapon. Especially Final Fantasy games. I mean, to be fair, at least with Final Fantasy VII, the ultimate weapon didn't seem that over-designed. I mean, all it did was, like, change color as you got closer to... As you got closer to fucking dying. Alright, this one's good. They should make a classic Resident Evil with Parasite Eve's battle system. I think that would be a good blend. I think it would be interesting. This is not where I want to be killing a bunch of dudes, to be honest. But I mean, I guess I'm not going to say no to free ammo, because ammo was a concern. At least we know we're never going to run out of ammo here. Because we spent, what, 6 rounds there? I think this is the way to the final room. Oh no, shit, did I just fuck myself? I really hope I didn't actually just walk into the room. I thought there was like a hallway. Oh no, that would be really annoying if I did that. 8's final weapon for Squall is a blue laser sword with a wing on it. Oh, and this is the game that made gunblades a thing, so you got a revolver. You got a revolver for its handle, so yeah. I see. This is really gross. You're good, I think. Yeah, I think I have to, like, walk the hallway still. And then, like, actually open the door. I just have to fucking get through the cutscene. This means, you know what this is? This is me saving time for later. Alright. Okay. Yeah, there's that one, there's like I think this is the room that has the lady in it. Yeah, this one. And then there's the room across that has the like another thing. I think we're gonna be getting some junk here too. Ew. We'll take the tool, but I don't really care about any of the medicine ones. They're gonna have to hold off Shiva for a long time. Where the fuck is Aya? Dude, it's gonna be so funny. We're finally gonna come save them, like, coming in with a P90. Sorry, I had Wayne throw this together. How long did it take? No, I'm good. I don't need some first aid. I don't think there was nothing else in here, right? It was just the lady. Is she seriously grinding junk right now? This hallway, the lady room, the werewolf mini boss, and the right room down this hallway. Hello? I'm not gonna make it. Take the stuff in my locker. Okay, if you say so. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is the werewolf boss. Or werewolf mini boss. Yeah. This is definitely the werewolf. Varulven, you're the one that got Torres. Requiescat in pace, bitch. Grinding that junk, shake it like a salt shaker. Visibly shaking from holding back a joke about grinding junk. Look, dude. I appreciate the restraint, but you don't have to. Gets Depressant under siege. Partner's annoying child is being chased by Cerberus. Whatever, I gotta get these metal pipes anyways. Spends hours grinding them and crafts a P90 and then leaves. Sorry, Ben, you weren't the optimal route. Sup, nerds? How goes it, Officer Dullard? Office Dullard, not officer. Oh, shit. Well, we get some junk, so that's good. Alright, but we've gone through every encounter at this point, so I think we just head back down. I'm sorry, Ben's gotta go. He's holding Daniel down from becoming Daniel Ascended. Alright, there is also the locker room that we have to access. There's also the storage key, which we haven't used. So we gotta go do all that stuff. I am Optimus Prime. Parasites transform and roll out. After his wife died, he got a power boost, so his kids gotta do some sick power... So his kids gotta do some sick power boosts. He's like Krillin for Goku. Dude, that's such a fucking funny way of putting it. Dude, you're the Krillin to my Goku. Can you imagine saying that to someone? It's like, what, if I die, you're gonna go fucking Super Saiyan? Yes. Daniel already became ascended by reproducing. Dude, that's so right. That's so true. Unlock the door. An MP5K. An offense +1. And a tool. So we'll use +1. Might as well pop one of these, I think. Oh, reload. And by reload, I mean unload. Alright, so we're gonna go put everything into storage. We'll count up our junk again, and I will update the grind count. I think we're, what, 10% of the way done? Actually, hold on, let's think about this. Goku sees Gohan almost die like 4 times and he didn't give a shit. You know what? I'm wrong. DBZ Abridged joke about Krillin getting smacked around like a bitch with a number counter has the best payoff at the end of the series when he gets the -1. I damn near died laughing. Oh god. That's right. So we'll store... I'm not allowed to put this away! I want to put it away. Put that in there. Put that there. There. Okay, then we can sort. So we got... Oh, actually that was a better way to do it, I think. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 12. So discard junk. Ooh, my face! Ooh! Cool. Muffin button? Yeah, you can. Am I crazy? I'm just putting everything... I tried to put stuff away and it didn't seem to work. So... I didn't put any of my equipment away. I think I have to hold on to it at least until the end of the day. Like, I think that's the way that the charms work. Because I haven't been able to put them away on the day that I got them. It's just the pattern that I've noticed. Oh, fucking fart. Oh god, please. Not reload. Well, I enjoy his Maeda's. Well, enjoy Maeda's -1 inventory item. Isn't he so nice? Look, this is why I put a shitload into item capacity for this run. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to. Actually, I wonder if I do. What is my inventory at? 34. So if I do, fucking. Let me sort my inventory real quick. Sort like this. Actually, what are my options for sort? I'll do like I'll do the ammo at the top. I think I want to do weapon order item, and then we'll do medicine and then that. And I believe that with this, I think I can put a bonus point. I'm gonna put another bonus point into item capacity. See if it does anything for me. 34 still. Sag. Alright. You know what that means? That just means that we've got exactly 1 inventory of junk completed. You know what? We only have to do that, like, 9 more times, okay? Oh god. Come on. I don't even think I'll need to do that, but you know. Yeah, we'll just take it, and then I'll just drop the shit as necessary. I think I took some damage there, too. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Alright, we're just gonna keep doing this. Because we have to run into them 15 times. Probably only 14 times, to be honest. I think the 15th one, it'll be a waste of a junk. So we'll do 14 times. Yeah. It's in the same place every time, so we're just gonna go straight there and back, straight there and back. So we'll run into them 14 times, collect our 28 junk and input it. And that will be how we... I'm just like trying to make doubly sure that I actually hit it. The main hall has some spawns as well for junk. If that like the one upstairs, it does have the birds, doesn't it? Okay, yeah. I think we'll try to go between those two then. Daka! There we go. Yeah, we'll take all those. Game won't let you upgrade an M16 until it's better than an AK. I mean, technically, you can. Like, hypothetically, you could sit here and you could do nothing but grind weapons and shit and do New Game Plus enough times to get just an absolute shitload of stuff. Does that mean we have 35 yet? Not yet. And just get an M16 that is like way better than an AK. But it's going to be it's going to take a bunch of time. Yeah, you can make any gun into having max stats. The question is how high do those stats start and how hard is it to make it? Take the junk. It's just, you know... Like that. We're gonna move between these two. And become... Yep, okay. I almost... This is gonna be stupid of me, but I kind of wish that the medicine ones didn't heal quite so much. I mean, it's not like a lot or anything, but it is usually plenty enough. I am also glad that we know where we can get some decent some decent ammo spawns when we need it. Just running in a U-shape, running in a U-shape, grinding junk. Aya popping medicine ones like perks, Brea. Hey. Can't feel a fuck to give, I am him. I am him, I have been him, and I will continue to be him. Oh man, we had such good luck these last couple times, and then it was just nothing. They must have amnesia. They forgot I'm him. Oh god, I saw the fucking phrase, what is it? It was, zillennial. I saw that phrase and I was like, oh no, I'm, like, I hate it. Why is that a thing that someone said? They said, it was like, they were talking about, like, if, it's always, dark when a zillennial leans too much on the Zoomer side. I'm like, oh, that is a fucked up way to put that, dude. Please! I spent all day at work quoting Dracula Flow to my coworkers just to fuck with them. Was a good day. It sounds like a good day. I'm just gonna discard this. It's in my way. And then this one I'm gonna pop. Oh, okay. I had a pretty good day myself. I've been I spent a lot of today fucking hanging out with some friends. I mean, I've mentioned before I'm playing through Lasso in Halo with a buddy. I've been doing it with, we were doing it with 4 people, but we beat all the 4-player Halos. 3, 4, ODST, and Reach. So we're stuck doing the 2-player ones now. And I've been going through Combat Evolved with a buddy of mine. And holy shit, we beat the library today, and it took us 4 fucking hours. It was like 4 hours and 19 minutes, I think, is what the time was on it. It was, holy shit. That fucking level. It's like, it's one of those things where, like, I personally hate Truth and Reconciliation more than any other level in the Halo franchise. Like, I don't hate it because it's a bad level or anything. I hate it because it's hard as fuck. It's so fucking hard. Like, the main reason I don't want to speedrun all of Halo Combat Evolved is because of Truth and Reconciliation. Like, I learned the library speedrun, and it was hard, but it was, like, it felt doable. Truth and Reconciliation I never got a handle on, and I never felt comfortable doing it. And, fuck, does it show. It's so rough. I hate Truth and Reconciliation Ragnarok May 2025. And I'll say it again. I'll say it again, dude. That fucking level has like, Linsanity has joked about it before with, like, on the Covenant, on the landing above us. Like, I hate that fucking level so goddamn much. I will never do Lasso, F that. We started doing it because we were like, all of, 2 of us were like, well, I want the achievement. And then the others were like, well, I'm down to hang out for a few hours every Sunday or whatever it was. And I can't believe I just closed out of those. And it was just kind of, it's kind of like getting a group of friends together to play D&D, you know, like every other weekend or whatever, when people have time. It's just a super good, it's just a good way to hang out and shoot the shit for a while. You know, especially if your friends aren't, like, super easily demoralized. Alright, so take these. And we were having a lot of fun with it, and then after we beat Halo, we were like, well, I don't know what to do next. And then I think after that we went on to Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode. And then Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode was actually surprisingly easy. Like, not easy, obviously, that's not the right word, but like, we did it on our first try. Like, we didn't have to reset the party. And then we were like, oh, well, we're good at this shit now. So we started up Divinity Original Sin, a game which 3 of us had never played. And 1 of us had only played 1 time, like 2 or 3 years ago. And we immediately got our shit pushed in, so that was cool. Guess what boss I'm fighting right now? I'll give you 2 hints. Gah, gah. Fuck. That mech that has those, the rich bitch and that, the dude, fucking Heidegger. Heidegger and Scarlet in, oh god, what is the name of that fucking mech that took me 30 minutes to goddamn kill in the arena? I still think it's really funny that I got the 2 worst possible affixes for that fight. Or the worst possible affix for that fight at the last section, at the last hurdle, where it got rid of all of my materia. Because it, like, that turned the fight into a, oh, I'm going to cast the spell a few times and win. And then turned it into a, actually fight it for half an hour and cry. Yup, Proud Claude. Yes, that's the one. I couldn't fucking remember the name of it. 5X Frog. Dude, the frog was so funny, though. We got so many frog. I don't even remember. What was the other thing that we got during that run? Where it was like 5 or 6 frogs and then 1 other thing. It might have been the 7 or whatever that did nothing. Do I have anything in my inventory? No. I needed to make sure. Oh god, this is gonna take a fucking minute. This is gonna take a minute. Proud Claude is no more. Fuck yeah, dude. Kick ass. Didn't activate. I think I'm going too far on this one. This one doesn't actually need to go... Like, I think if it hasn't activated by that point, we can turn around. Ah, there we go. We're doing so much combat. Alright, so we have 17 again, I think. No, 16. We're at 16. Oh, man. Oh, please. I beg you. I've thought about trying to turn my, the Divinity Original Sin run that my friends and I did into a, are doing, into, like, a video at some point. But I don't know exactly how I want to do it. Because, frankly, you know what, we'll take these. Frankly, it's not a particularly clean run compared to how we did on the first one. Because, like, we have... It's... But it... Part of it... okay, part of it is also that it's very, it's been very slow. Because we do a lot of dirtling, and, like, fucking, like, someone has to step away, and it's, like, several, like, 10-15 minutes before they come back. We do a lot of, like, waiting around. Oh, he stepped out of range. Fucking dick. I'm not quite sure how to frame the story. Also, we need to actually complete the run before I can even really consider what to do with it. And given that it's like multiple weeks between sessions at this point, it's amazingly hard to get 4 adults together on a semi-consistent basis. Like, you'd think it wouldn't be that hard. It's like, what? You don't have 1 day a week to spare? And it's like, yeah, everyone's got 1 day a week to spare. It's just that nobody has the same day. It's like, oh, fantastic. Come on! We need more junk! This is gonna take a fucking long time. Can you spare 1 square? I wish they could. I wish they could. I'm sorry, I don't have a square to spare. Such a good episode. Oh, see, it's something I'm not recognizing again. Fuck. Fuck! All of these references are going over my head. The references. Whatever will I do? I'm not gonna be able to understand them. Ogre not smart. Ogre stupid. Ogre will never understand the complex whatever the fucks of Finnegan's Wake. Come here, you. Seinfeld for the uninitiated? You have to be such a psychopath to not bestow upon a fellow some TP. It is kind of fucked up if, like, somebody's like, hey man, can I get some TP? And you're just like, no. That's gotta be a fucking rush, though, if you're, like, into like, power or whatever. That's gotta be, like, the ultimate, like, oh, this person is helpless, and I am the only one who can help them. No. I'm just gonna throw this onto the damage, I think. I don't see... I don't even know if this is worth doing at this point. The helpless pooper. Use your hands like the animal you are. Oh my god. I will take my sock off and throw it in the trash before I use my hand. Dude, Elaine is definitely is. Remember that episode where she tries to get rid of the dog? Oh no, that's such a sad concept. Oh, beautiful. Boneless. My favorite is, give me the bread, you old bag. Oh, perfect. Come on. Come on. We took a lot of damage there. So this should be 28 junk, I believe. Because we got 33 minus 5. Yeah, that's 28. We're gonna double our junk. We're gonna double our junk. Discard junk. This puts us up to what, 50, 57, I believe. 5, 7. Maybe I should. I don't know how important this number is. I feel like having it bigger is better though. I like that we're not getting the sound effect. There we go. Imagine having 2 dicks. You'd be the world's richest porn star. Somebody should get the sharks in on this. Let's see. Here, let's reload this. I think unironically, I think after we do the junk grind, we might need to do an ammo grind. Having it bigger is better, Ragnarok circa 2025. I mean, how else would you like your pizzas? Generally, I think bigger is better is a pretty common, commonly held belief. You know, more pizza, mo better. Small pizza is sad time. I mean, I don't know about sad time. You know, it's kind of like I've seen. Oh God, okay. It's kind of like you can't. You're not. It's not gonna be a bad time with a sad pizza, you know, or with a small pizza, you know. Like a small pizza is still a pizza. That's still good times. You know, it's just not as good as a large pizza, you know? Or, I guess, the correct amount, the satisfactory amount of pizza. You know? It's one of those things where I imagine the happiness of with your the size of a pizza kind of plateaus eventually. Like if you have way more than pizza than you care to eat, then you probably aren't going to be happy with that much more pizza. But if you don't have enough pizza, you're going to be sad about it. You're going to be like, man, I could have had more pizza. I don't know why I didn't just discard this immediately. It's just not as satisfying as an oversized pizza. Exactly. With an oversized pizza, you can always eat exactly as much as you want. You know, and you know, like there's the argument like, oh, I'm gonna overeat because I don't want to waste it, and it's like, well, that is a personal issue. Find someone to share with, someone else who wants pizza. Improve their day if you're worried about overeating. You know, but you know, again, it comes down to how, like. The having pizza is not gonna make your day sad. At least, I'm sure there's someone out there who's like, oh my god, pizza killed my grandma, okay? Or something like that. I'm sure there's someone out there like that, and to you, like 4 individuals in the world, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry that's the way you feel about pizza. But you can apply this to anything that you do like. I want it now, dude. I've been thinking about pizza. My brother picked up some red pepper and onion, and I'm like, I'm kind of tempted to make some barbecue chicken pizza. I like Red Baron. Red Baron's pretty good. As far as like as far as frozen pizzas go, it's pretty good. I remember when I was in Norway, I used to get this brand called Big One, and I remember like we used to get these Big One pizzas, and I fucking loved them. I ate so much Big One as a kid. What kind of pizza do you want? A big one. The grind, the grind, the grind is quite real. What's great about this is that when it feels like when we get lucky and we get a few good ones, a few like runs in a row, you know, it feels like, okay, we're like making some serious progress here. I needed to double check that one. Plus, I was about to cast Omni Slash on Hojo, but then my time ran out on the curse ring. Oh no! The curse ring, I don't think my curse ring actually killed me when I played. I remember there was a couple times where it got close. You know, I was thinking, I don't know if I said this last stream, I might have. But I think one of the things that I kind of wish is that I wish that Final Fantasy VII had a New Game Plus, just because, like, the amount of the sheer quantity of like different combinations and like how strong you get magically is just so cool, and I really want to be able to go back to the beginning and just fuck everything up. I think that would be so much fun. There is an argument that it would be like, oh, well, now it's boring. I guess. But at the same time, man. I have no idea how to spell check confused Cloud with plus. The remake has New Game Plus. See, that's every time I hear about the remake, I'm like, man, maybe I should play it. I don't know. If I do play it, it'll be down the road. I don't want to like promise anything with Final Fantasy VII remake, even though I do think it sounds really cool and it sounds really interesting. Especially, oh man, especially because the fucking, what is it called? Like, I think you guys have mentioned before that it's like it's not strictly a remake or something. It's also a sequel, which just is such a. I need to understand how that works. Gotta wait another 10 years for it to be retro. Yeah. I mean, I do have it like in quotations on Twitch, I think. I don't know if I have it on my YouTube channel anywhere, where it's like I play games that are retro, quote, and it's like read as 15 years old or something like that. And I think I said it that way because what people count as retro kind of changes depending on who you ask and like the specifics of it. Because I remember I had this conversation with a couple of buddies of mine, and they were talking about like, well, like this game isn't retro. It's like it's too old to be retro. I consider it vintage or something. And it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, I just need to qualify what the fuck I'm talking about when I say this shit. because otherwise someone's gonna come in and be like anal about it. And I think the reason that I went with 15 years for my standard is because I remember when I was younger, people talking about like the SNES and the NES, and I think there's like around when the Xbox 360 came out that they were talking about those consoles being considered retro. I believe that's what the time frame is. 2007 minus 15 years gets us to 19... Oh god. 1992, I want to say? So yeah, it's like around that time frame. Secret sequel. It's... I mean, I'm curious how that whole thing works. I need to know. But yeah, so like that's the whole reason I went with like 15. Even though like I've heard compelling arguments for why the standard should, or why it should be one thing or over another. And I don't know. I started playing Dragon Age Origins earlier this year, and I kind of stopped after the Final Fantasy VII stuff started because like I was just more interested in that. And also, it was more... I mean, I was doing it 6 times a week. I felt weird to drop it for a single day, I think. I refer to them as the golden oldies to make everyone mad. It's you can't just make some people mad. You got to make sure everybody is upset with you. I do. Oh, we actually have 30 now. Okay, or we can get up to 30 now. We have more bonus points. I'm just gonna hold on to the bonus points. Fuck it. Hmm. You know, there is something kind of relaxing, kind of zen about just grinding in a game like this. Wow, not a single one. Unlucky. Unlucky. At the very least, I think we'll be getting our Parasite powers like maxed out. Maybe not like during the grind, but certainly like while we're over. Like it's gonna be not like too long into the game. I enjoy function.popular game. Oh no. Moth. Your code's breaking. You're gonna need to talk to your manager about that. Talk to your system admin. Get him to patch you real quick and then come back with an answer. You know, I'm a little bit annoyed that it took me almost an hour to get to the point where I could actually do the grind. Because now I'm like, fuck, it's only been a little under... It's only been 2 hours, like an hour and 40 minutes of grinding. Right. Come on! More! can't hold on much longer. Ah, there we go. Fucking finally. How many times did I have to go back and forth just to get a frickin'... That's fine. These guys! Oh my god. Woo. We need more. Oh shit. Looks like we need more prayer in schools. At the very least, I like having as big an inventory as we do for this. I think I'd be more annoyed if I had to go put a bunch of stuff away every like 10 junk or whatever. I think I'd be annoyed by that. Well, that was a little bit luckier, I think. Oh. You know, every time I underestimate a grind, it ends up being worth it. Man, memes aside, picking a single favorite game is hard. It kind of is, yeah. 'Cause like, there's games for different moods. There's games that, like, the games that you've spent the most time on, games you're nostalgic for but no longer play. Games that you like just different genres. Like, I'm not like huge on like action RPG. Like the top down like Diablo style, right? But like I do have a favorite in that like genre, right? You don't like, I have a favorite I have a favorite like RPG overall. I have a favorite frickin' I'll have a favorite like shooter. You know, all that stuff. It's very I think trying to choose one single game is extremely hard. Final Fantasy VII, that's mine. I can, you know, I can respect that you like, you know what it is. Because like for me, I'm always like, I feel like I'm always like wishy-washy about it. Ooh. Whoops, I want to drop those. Drop it! Discard. Discard. Like, I want, I want to be like, oh yes, this one specifically is the game for me. And it's just, I don't know if I can. It is tough, but my choice for favorite game has been Oblivion ever since that released. That is, I can respect that. Oblivion is high up there for me. I don't know how many hours I sunk into it on the Xbox 360, but like, after I moved over to PC gaming in like 2011, 2012 timeframe, I freaking like, I put another 400 hours into it, which is not something that I would have ever expected. Like I have 400 hours on it on Steam, and I have no idea how many it is on Xbox. It's probably way more, because I don't remember playing that much on Steam. It's kind of like with, I think I have more time on Skyrim overall, just because that was like the newer one, and and when I played Oblivion, I was too dumb to know what the fuck I was doing. I would like regularly crash the game on the Xbox 360 by doing the cloning glitch, the item duping glitch. Half-Life franchise wasn't close to being #1, but I played Final Fantasy VII first, so it took the #1 spot. I mean, I can respect that. I played Half-Life long after I played all of the games that were influenced by Half-Life. And I remember I played it for the first time on stream, like, I think right before I went on a pretty big hiatus where I was, like, traveling and shit. But it fucking... I remember being, like... I had kind of expected, like, more than what ended up being. Like, I don't know. I remember I played it right before, or right after I played System Shock, basically. And that's what I think I still have that banner rotating now and then, where I'm just like, ah, yes, it's me. I do everything that you do, but better. And it's like, I don't know if that's necessarily true. Half the reason I made that is because I figured it would piss some people off. But I really did enjoy System Shock Enhanced Edition more than I enjoyed, not more than I enjoyed Half-Life, but it was I was much more impressed with System Shock than I was with Half-Life. But again, I think that a lot of that boils down to like, Half-Life just didn't have anything that was, like, new or weird, because everything that I've played has been influenced by Half-Life, you know? I actually played the demo of Opposing Force before playing Half-Life. I mean, that Opposing Force was fun, too. I think that was the first game I played when I came back. It was Opposing Force and Blue Shift. Like, I liked Half-Life enough to play those as well. They were very, very... Like, looking back, I definitely think I was too harsh, had expectations too high for Half-Life. But I still... I mean, I can't be like, I'm not gonna take back that, oh, I think I enjoyed System Shock more. What I do think is a bit of a potentially controversial take is I preferred System Shock 1 to System Shock 2. Which is kind of funny because every time you see it online, it's like System Shock 2 is like one of the RPG, like, one of the things that people point to for sci-fi RPGs is like, oh my god, this is amazing. And I'm like, I just didn't care for the RPG elements of it. I kind of preferred the just pure ImSim with System Shock 1, you know? You should do a stream of Black Mesa. I probably should. I've heard that Black Mesa is another one of those games where it's like it's a remake, and it's good enough. It's not made by Valve, I believe. It was made by some mod team and was like blessed off by Valve essentially. But it was very. It seems like it uses the Half-Life 2 stuff in a way that Half-Life 1 would have. Like my understanding is that they understood what was good about both games and how to implement one's systems into the other, or Half-Life 2's systems into Half-Life 1's environments and the like. It seems like an interesting thing, and I do actually already own the game. But I haven't like played it yet. I just noticed the the junk grind counter. Oh yeah, I've been trying to keep that. I mean, it doesn't update very often, but when it does, man, it is satisfying. All right, we can pick up 3 more junk, and that'll put us at exactly 30 more. I almost want to. I think I'll just do it after the next. Oh, after this encounter, probably. Hello, birdie. Yep, and I think that should put us at 29. And if we get another encounter... If we get another encounter on the way down, then whatever. We'll just take the junk from it, and then it'll be around 30. But I'm not gonna cry if we don't get it. Alright. That's another 29 junk out of the way. Discard junk. What is 29? This would be, so it would be 87, it's 86. Wow, it's still going. I wish we would get the sound effect for it. Cool, we'll nail that monster. Don't you worry. A medicine too. I'm just gonna discard it. We are probably also gonna have to go fetch some ammo, I think. So we'll have to go to that one room that spawns the 3 dickheads. And we'll just kill the 3 dickheads, I think. Probably don't need to do it. We're probably able to complete the grind. There's a slight ka-chunk sound for every junk when you give it to Wayne. Yeah, except that we're not getting the sound, I don't think. At least I'm not able to hear it. Oh my fucking... I hate that shit. No, fucking bullshit. Oh, normally there's no battle music here, maybe that's why. Maybe. Let's attempt to get the encounter. Okay. Where was the room that had 3 guys in it? I think it was upstairs somewhere. I want to get ammo. I want to make sure I have some ammo. I think we're... Yeah. We had like 200 when we started. And if we're only at 86... Man, the fact that we have the ×7 thing, I blame that for all of our ammo woes. I think... Is it this place? Yes, okay, it's right here. So this place has the potential to give us like 45 rounds. Oh, beautiful. Alright, we're just gonna do that encounter a bunch of times, I think. I think we do it like, what, 5-6 times if we can. We do that a few times, if we get 45 rounds at a time. Maybe I should drop a save or something. I think I probably should, because we have made progress. What level are we now? We're like 21 or something, right? 20. We've made 5 levels just doing this grind. Puts boneless in the oven and turns it up to nuclear levels. Let's see what happens. I think you know what happens. I think you turn somebody into charcoal. Actually, if it's nuclear levels, then you're probably just vaporizing them. Also, hi, Big Head. Hi, how are you doing? I have been grinding, and I'm not gonna lie, it is a slow process. I just want, like, a few more encounters with these guys. I need more encounters with these guys so I can get their ammo. So, skill issues, of course. It's always skill issues with me. We can't... What would a rag stream be if it was without skill issues? I have considered, like, trying to actually get good at, like, at a game, like, secretly, before I stream it, and then play it like it's my first time. I thought about that, and I thought it would be funny. But I don't know of any games where I'd be able to pass it off as, like, as totally, like, total beginner's luck. Like, oh, how did you know that was going to be there? It's like, I don't know, man. I just, like, explored the area. I thought it would be funny to do that. But it never, like, on top of, you know, I have actual skill issues, and, you know, I'm not actually able to get good enough to actually be good at the game in the first place. Also, can't you shoot without needing to use all of your shot limit? I don't think so. I think you actually just need to shoot all of it. Not like, it doesn't actually spend any ammo that you didn't, like, use. But you do need, I think you need to actually assign a shot for every single one. Oh, these guys don't want to show up. They don't want to play. They don't want to play anymore. It's because I shot them in the face too many times. They look like those things from fucking Toy Story. With you know, Sid's Toys. That's kind of what they remind me of. Like whew. Sorry about that. They look like the fucking plastic head on spider legs thing. And I saw somebody online make a good point, like, how the fuck was he supposed to know they were alive? They're not supposed to be. Ugh. Well, there it is, 3 hours. It took me like an hour and a half just to get to this fucking point. Wow, this group really does not want to spawn. They are really not chill with getting shot in the face a bunch of times. Okay, we keep it up. I really need to fucking swap this silly ×7. I wish it was something else. Oh my god, we got 2 in a row. Holy shit. Good, good. Got 253 rounds. Man, this junk grind is turning into an ammo grind as well. We're definitely gonna grind ammo, I think, after we're done with the junk. I think I'm just gonna farm ammo until we have like 999. How much do we have in our inventory? Just the one. I went too far. Whoops. Well, at the very least, this should trigger it quickly. Ammo farm slash junk grinder, pretty much. We are gonna be we're trying to get equipment so that we can take on the final tower. Because we need to kill we need to kill Eve at the top of Chrysler at the top of Chrysler Tower. Or is it Eve? I don't know. I don't know what the deal is at the top of Chrysler Tower. I'm assuming it's Eve, because Eve has been the bad guy the whole time. But I guess it could be, like, Maya. Like Eve taking over Maya's body was like a red herring, and she didn't actually do that. She took over, or taking over Melissa's body, rather, not Maya. Why not Proto-Eve? It could be. I don't know. The worst foe lies within the self. I mean... Is Aya, like... I'm curious to see how Aya would be the enemy. I don't know. I don't quite understand how that would shake out, how that would work. I hope the final boss is the old man who carries the tray from Tomb Raider. Oh my god. The fucking butler from Tomb Raider 2. I think it's funny that the Tomb Raider, dude, Tomb Raider is a series, is one of those games that, like, I understand in concept, and I appreciate for, I can appreciate as like a piece of, as like a gameplay thing, but holy shit do I suck so bad at it. It makes it so difficult to enjoy playing. Just gonna take the junk. All I know is when Steve 2.0 was born, I was looking for the metal coat hanger. No, it would be the kid who somehow survived when his mom melted. Oh yeah, Ben is the final boss. That would be really funny. It would be stupid, but it would be funny. Come on. Oh. I mean, he survived both his mom melting and the dog turning into a monster. That is true. That kid's gonna have some special trauma growing up. Can you imagine being like a 10-year-old or whatever and watching a fucking demon dog spawn and like try to kill you? I'd probably hate dogs after that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still confused with the ending. What's so confusing about it? Everybody's eyes glowed like a red, and it seemed like Aya was like gonna take over or whatever. That doesn't seem confusing at all. Oh, man. How much grind am I willing to do? Was it the mitochondria or was it Aya? Well, it was... Whether it was the mitochondria or Aya, it was something using Aya's body. I kind of just assume it's Aya, because I'm assuming that Aya is the one in control, but I suppose it could be the mitochondria doing it. Because she has, like, similar but different to her twin sister, whose mitochondria is the one that we're fighting. Also, this... Dude, every time I say... The fact that I've said mitochondria so much in like, the past couple of weeks is upsetting to me. The true boss was the mitochondria itself in the final boss sense. Sadly, you don't get to punch God in this game. But, like... It is God. It's got super psychic powers. Indistinguishable from magic. You're gonna get some weird science ads. I guess I am. I'm just gonna get, like, fucking, like, I don't know, Chegg, like, biology, textbook fucking ads. From saying it so much, yeah. They're listening. They're listening. I swear. Okay, truth be told, I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of thinking that I'm probably not gonna complete the grind tonight. I wanted to, and then it took an hour and a half to get to the point where we actually could start the fucking grind. I'm glad that the internet seems to be not giving me issues anymore. But I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to finish out this set. But if it takes more than, like, another half hour, I'm probably just gonna call it. Because my throat is kind of getting sore from how much talking I'm trying to do. Because there's not a whole lot of story or anything for me to look at. I've seen... I was on Twitter looking at some VTubers talking about, like... Talking about trying to do all, like, the singing and all that shit. Like, the idol shit that they do. You know? And it's one of those things where, like... If you're doing all of it all the time, you will fuck yourself up. Like, you're gonna... Your voice is going to take a hit, and it's gonna be hard to do. I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe... I don't know, I've thought about it before, and I'm like, I don't know if it's better for me to do, like, to try to stream every other day, as opposed to, like, literally every, not literally every day, obviously, but, like, pretty much, like, any day that I'm not, like, actively busy with something, I try to stream. And I don't know how much that's hurting versus helping with, well, anything, frankly. Unforeseen consequences. Yeah, basically. Unforeseen consequences. It's your mitochondria attacking you. Fuck, you're right. My mitochondria. The smitochondria. Also your weapons. Also, you're welcome for me making you say it more. I mean, I'm not against it. It's just, it just feels weird. Because it's like a word that I've only ever thought of in the context of, like, high school science classes and, and, like, memes after the fact. Mitochondria. Have you played Half-Life Alyx? I have not. I don't have, I mean, I have a VR headset that I've, but, like, I don't really have space to use it. I got it secondhand from a friend who was upgrading, and I just really don't have the space to be able to use it. I'd love to be able to get that much space one day. To, like, I don't know if any of you guys have watched, like Fillion. But, like, she's got this huge space that she can just do VR bullshit in. I think she typically streams from, like... What is it called? Holy shit. It's that one thing that children go... That one... What is it called? Holy shit. The VR... VR chat. Holy shit. Why was that so hard to remember? The app that children go to get groomed on. You always have space for VR headsets. It's called smacking your hands on the walls. Yeah, I don't mind smacking my hands on the walls. I mind smacking controllers, and I mind smacking, like, my monitors and shit. You know? Raphael. No, not Raphael. That's... God damn it. That's gonna be held over my head the whole time. The worst part is I always liked Raphael the most. I thought he was the coolest one. So the fact that I forgot him, you know, that means I'm fucking... it means I'm... Fake fan. Fake fan. And I mean, I guess kinda. I haven't watched a whole lot of TMNT. Man, they can be replaced. I mean, they can be, but that's a huge... Like, financial issues aside, right? The fact that it costs money aside, that is a huge pain in the ass. I don't even like taking my computer, like, I don't even like taking my computers, like, a little bit out so that I can plug new shit in. Like, oh, I've got this controller I need to plug in. Fuck, now I have to move the whole computer. What a pain. Raphael is my favorite, but you're a fake fan. Yeah. Yeah. I saw one guy, one guy on one of my Daggerfall videos called me out, because he said that, like, Nagasta says that he serves Metamarco and what he says is the game that you claim to have played, which I never made the claim that I played Redguard, okay? I did try to play Redguard, but I never made the claim, oh yeah, I played Redguard. I just said, what I said in the video, in text, is, if you don't know who I am, that's because you haven't played Redguard. And I mean, like, I never said I've played Redguard. It's just that, you know, it's just that he's in the game. Oh, fucking 3 medicines? That sucks! Why 3 medicines? Discard. I liked Redguard. I liked what I played of it. I liked what I was able to do, but it kept I don't know if there's like a I haven't looked into like patching it or anything like that, but like on as it runs out of the box on Steam through DOSBox, it fucking sucks to try and play. Like it is just, it's slow. It's very it crashes way more often than I would like it to. Like, I don't know how many times I talked to Erasmus or whatever his name is, the crazy wood elf in the Dwemer statue, the Dwemer fucking astrolabe area, observatory. That's the word, not astrolabe. I don't know how many times it crashed in that area when I was like trying to figure out what the fuck to do in there. I wouldn't mind robot hands for reasons. Someone's got a robot fetish. Oh, it still lags like crazy? It lags like crazy for, at least for me, when I've played it. I don't, like I said, I don't know if there's like a patch or something that I can install to make it like suck a little less in that regard. But it kind of feels awful to try and play. Which is a shame, because, like, the lore, the characters, when I talked to them, I loved the conversations. They were all, the voice acting, you know, like, I really, really liked the way the whole thing, like, the way, the presentation of the game. I thought it was so good. And I want to experience Redguard, but, like, I just can't put up with the crashing all the time. Like, I'm not talking like, oh yeah, it's I'm playing Fallout New Vegas and it's crashing every so often. It literally felt like I boot the game up, I walk into a certain area, and it just crashes in that area no matter what I did. So like, I gave up on it. I was streaming it for a little bit, but then I like I said, I gave up on it, and it kind of, I think I did 3 streams of it, maybe 4. But I want to say I did 3 streams of it, and I just couldn't make significant progress, I don't think. It's called Get Good. I mean, if I was just dying to combat or something, I'd be totally happy to accept that. Unfortunately, I think it's a skill issue on Bethesda's part this time. I don't know how. I'm kind of curious how it would have ran, you know, like when it came out, like on a system of it, like on a system contemporary to the game. I'm curious about. That's one of the things I'm always curious about when it comes to a lot of these retro games. Like, I don't mind emulating stuff. Like with consoles, it's I think emulation is fine most of the time. It's not always a super faithful experience, particularly if you're streaming it, right? I think streaming games is inherently just a different experience from playing them, like for yourself. But like I think as long as you got like a comparable controller and stuff, it's probably mostly fine for consoles. On PC, like a lot of it, like I'm curious how much of the technical issues and stuff are like still existed back then, or if it's just compatibility with modern hardware that is like the primary issue. Because I know compatibility with modern hardware is like a not insignificant amount of issue. We leveled up again, and we got 1 junk again. Ugh. Card. We have room for 3 more junk. Get great. I'd like to get great. Oh, wrong way. What the fuck am I doing? I just fucking touched the door. Well, at least we'll get another attempt at this encounter again. Man, I really... You know what I need? I need like a sweet scent or like an aroma from fucking Pokemon or something. Something to make it so that encounters happen more frequently. Well, I think we have room for one more. In which case, I think with one more, I'm happy to call it done. If we get another encounter down here, fantastic. I'm not going to cry if we don't get it, though. I was watching the stream where you hit 1,000 subs. Boneless was giving you Boneless giving you 1,000 pennies was hilarious. That was pretty funny. That was really funny. If you want to leave something here, I'll hold it. Alright, we have 29 junk. What does 29 junk come out to? 86 plus 20, 106 plus 9, so 115. Do 115. Discard junk. Alright. 115. Wow, it took a fucking long time to get 115. We're not getting the ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk like we normally were. Or like we did the very first time we did it. Nail this monster for Torres. Alright, I'm gonna go save. If we get encounters on the way to the save, then hell yeah. If not, we don't cry about it. I'm gonna save and we're gonna call it a night here. No ka-chunks, what a ripoff. I know, right? It's like the best part of the grind is like hearing the satisfying ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Okay. I underestimated the weight of this grind. I think I also underestimated how far I would need to go forward in order to start the grind. I was kind of thinking like, oh yeah, just rush through day 2, no problem. I probably should have done day 2 last time, but oh well. File saved. Look at us, dude. We have a bunch of bonus points. I think I'm just gonna hold on to the bonus points. We also have yeah. I mean, I guess I could probably speed up active time. Nah, we'll deal with that later. We'll deal with that when we come back, probably. All right. So I'm going to power off because we've saved. Okay. So this grind is a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie. Ka-chunk noises. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Trolky. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Rude, I joined and then you run away. I am not that scary. It is... I did not run away because you joined, okay? I'm running away because it's been 3.5 hours, and we spent about 2 of those hours grinding, and we only got a third of the way done. So... we're going to pray for a little bit better RNG next time. And it's going to be, we should hopefully be fine. We're going to do another stream tomorrow. What is it? Yeah, we'll do another one tomorrow. we're just gonna be grinding. The goal, so fuck, dude. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of, so what is this? So if we complete the grind tomorrow, then we kind of and I'm assuming we get the grind for the weapon, and then also get the ammo that we need for it, because getting 45 rounds is going to be fucking 45 rounds a pop is going to be good, I think. You got $5, 500 pennies. Go drop some ka-chunks in the toilet. It did put me in the oven. I pray for bad RNG. No! 499 pennies. Stupid Apple. Speaking of grinding, I hit level 29 in Daggerfall. Fuck yeah, dude. That is an incredibly high level. I read online the highest level is like 32. And when I did the math for it, I tried to make a character that could do that, and it seems like you have to make a really fucked up character in order to try and get to level 32. Because, like, you need to make sure you get, like, no bonuses in your career quiz to any of your relevant stats. Basically, anything that's in your... anything that could potentially push your stats too high if you want to get it. Because you need, like, 467, I want to say. Levels to gain in your skills if you want to do that. So, like, I think you, like, specifically cannot choose magic skills and a few other things. It's that you get bonuses. 32 or something, but I think my max will be 30. Yeah, getting to an extremely high level in Daggerfall is kind of a pain in the ass. Like, it's hard in that, like, you need to plan properly for it, but it's also like, for normal gameplay, I've also found that it's always kind of like once you get to like level 10, it's hard to tell the difference. Like, I think my magic character is probably the strongest I've ever felt. I think I said that in the video. All my leveling skills are magic because I wanted a power level, which is good enough. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing that, then that's plenty fine. I think with the skill, if I'm not mistaken, if you get one magic skill or one of any skill to 100, that caps all of your other skills at 95, and that's like a whole other thing to talk about and consider. I don't know. I got the recommendation to do like a speed run to like level 30, level 32, and I considered it for a bit to like see how hard it would be, and it's so fucking, like, it seems really, really difficult to do 32 specifically. Getting to like 29, 30, you know, most characters, most classes that are made will probably get to that, but getting to 32 specifically, I think requires a little bit more particular planning. Yeah, cap at 95, but there's a way around that. Well, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you can just level if you level all of them simultaneously, like at like level 95, like they all go up to 96, they all go up to 97, they all go up to 98, all go up to 99, all go up to 100. I think that still works. I'm not 100% on that. I've never actually tried it. But like but like as soon as something is 100, nothing else can go above 95. Just make endless damaging spell that does low damage, but gets minutes worth of time. I mean, you can do that as well, I suppose. There's an exploit. I don't know the exact details. Probably won't do it though. Yeah, that's fair enough. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you all coming to hang out with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun shooting the shit, playing some Parasite Eve. It's a little bit chill. I'm a little annoyed at how the internet was at the beginning, but I think that's just my VPN acting up. So we'll see about that in the future. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out and, you know, talk to me while we do this frankly mindless grind, just walking between two areas, killing the same two groups of enemies over and over and over again. We have not almost died, but we have taken a significant amount of damage on a couple of occasions, but it's mostly fine. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. 35 more and we're halfway there, dude. Don't even remind me. We'll be back next time with some more junk grinding. Hopefully next time we'll complete the junk grind and then also get some ammo grind going, so that we can get our so that we can have bullets to ascend the tower with. So yeah, I'm gonna rest my voice a little bit, and thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye.